Yeah, hey, what's going on, you guys? What's up? This is Guru the Ghost. Thank you all for listening. And I just decided to do one more live stream before I gonna make more content. Guys, I say that every time. I'm gonna make more content, but yeah, this time I'm actually gonna do it. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a video. As a matter of fact, by the way, tomorrow it's exactly 3 years ago that I started my channel and that I started my that I've uploaded my first video. And to be honest, guys, not much has been changed the last 3 years. I'm still surrounded by people that living in a fake reality. I'm still surrounded by sheeples. So yeah, thankfully I'm a part of this community, and we're gonna see what's up this evening. Hey, Chris Mitchell, man, as always, good to have you, brother. For you, it's afternoon. For me, it's 22:40 p.m. in the evening. So I think where you are at, Chris, it's a time difference of 9 hours, I think. But anyway, guys, yeah. Today I woke up. I had free from work today. I woke up too early this morning, man. I woke up about 6:45, and now it's yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. So it's a pretty long day for me. Like if you don't have to work, then it's yeah, that's be a long day. I just did my groceries. I made some food. I cleaned my apartment, and I think today I cleaned up my backyard. And the last time that I cleaned my backyard was around summer. And I don't know about the house situation in the United States or else, but here in the Netherlands, you got to be really happy if you have your own backyard or have your own balcony. As a matter of fact, if you have your own toilet and your own shower, yeah, power to you, man. Because the houses in the Netherlands, it's a total disaster. And this is always what pisses me off about especially my coworkers. Like, yeah, you are a single guy, why don't you buy a house? Hey man, can you borrow me a 500,000? No, then shut the fuck up then, man. And like, I don't believe in buying a house. No, you are renting a house from the bank. you know like, come on guys, a 500,000, who can afford that? Not me. And if you have a normal job like me, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you work at the grocery store or at McDonald's or you are a lawyer or a doctor. A 500,000, nobody can afford that. Nobody. Same with people that are claiming, yeah, I bought a new car. No, man, you are renting a car. Because if you actually bought a car, you don't have to, yeah, pay every month for your car. Because like you like yeah, for me it is just rent. If I pay that if I pay that 500,000 in one time, and then I can say, okay, I bought a house. If I paid that 200,000 for a car in one time, then I can say, okay, I bought a car. But as long as you have to, yeah, spend money every month on your car or your house, then you did not bought a house and you did not bought a car. No, you are renting a car and you are renting a house from the bank. And that is how stupid people are, man. I mean, we are already a slave of the blue pill matrix. And I don't want to be a slave also from the bank. That is my way of thinking. And especially as a MGTOW, and right now I'm talking about the MGTOW mindset. Try to be independent as much as possible. As much as possible. And like at this COVID-19 situation, like me myself, I cannot go MGTOW for 100%. Because like traveling is a part of my life. That part of my life, I've lost it. So like right now I consider myself more as just a red pilled guy in general. But as long as we keep the message alive, that's actually what it's about. And yeah, for me, MGTOW, it is just an acronym. It is just an acronym of a lifestyle that I'm living. Same with red pilled. Being red pilled, yeah, all those pills, it is just based on your own personal experiences. And red pilled, that is how I consider the knowledge that I have. And like, even if you have knowledge, it doesn't get any better, I mean, like, same with female nature, that you know everything about female nature, that doesn't mean you have a better chance to be in a relationship, because I always say, stay away from the battlefield. And what I actually mean with that is, like, your knowledge doesn't gonna save you always, like, you can be heavily armed on the battlefield. If a sniper shoots you to your head, then you are still dead, So stay away from the battlefield, because even though you are heavily armed, yeah, your guns are not going to save you if you get killed by a sniper. And that is actually what I mean with stay away from the battlefield, because your knowledge doesn't going to save you. It can protect you at some certain level, but it's definitely not everything. And that is also why I am against PUAs and dating coaches. Don't think you can change the reality because of your red pill knowledge. You cannot change the matrix. You only can change your own matrix, your own bubble, your own artificial island of delusion. You can only escape your own insanity, but other people's insanity, no, you can't escape from it. We got Chris Mitchell here. We got Merhaba. What your profile picture is saying? It is in Arabic, but I don't understand it. Yeah, it's yeah. I created it myself, man. Same like my other logo. I just trying to be creative. Hey, Lukiel. Hey, man. Greetings from the Netherlands. Alles goed, gozer. Hey, Reverend 20 Piece. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm available this whole weekend, and I'm available next upcoming Saturday. And after that, I won't be available for the next upcoming 5 weekends. So yeah, for me the best is this upcoming weekend or next Saturday. So yeah, you talked about yeah, for the people that know, I texted back my father, and yeah. Uh, Yeah, to make a long story short, according to my sister and other family members, uh, that day that he texted me, yeah, he was about to get married. So yeah, he didn't told me. So maybe that was the reason he. And yeah, I talked with my mom about this, and she said, yeah, if you want to contact him, yeah, yeah, do whatever you want, but yeah, it's for me, it's pointless, man. So I just contacted him, but it's yeah, I don't wanna bother with that kind of family shit, man. I hope his marriage, yeah, he's gonna be happy, but yeah, without me. So yeah, but like I said, guys, tomorrow it's exactly 3 years that I started my own channel, and like I talked about this before. The MGTOW content right now is not so good anymore as 5 or 6 years ago. But including myself, my content is not so good anymore. And why? Because I'm not angry anymore, and I'm over that red pilled rage. But like, when you are in that red pilled rage, you are angry, you are hungry, and that is actually the best motivation that you can get when it comes to producing content. And actually, I've lost that motivation a little bit. But actually, if I look at the way how the world is, and like I said, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed for me the last 3 years. And for me, that is more than enough motivation. So tomorrow I'm gonna make a video, and this time I'm actually gonna do it, guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna make another video, and actually I wanna start all over again with my channel and content. So this will be my last live stream on my channel until I started to produce new content. But these live streams are addicted, man. This is now my fourth live stream in the last 2 weeks, and but actually, yeah, making a video, it's gonna cost time. Like me, always, I always write some things on a piece of paper, because yeah, my English is not really good, so I have to write down a couple of things so that everybody can understand it. But it's I think also within the mansphere, guys, there is some sort of a hungry for so no some hunger for some better quality content. And like with these short TikTok videos, me as a red pilled guy, I understand the message, but I'm curious if those new guys, if they actually, if the message is actually clear with those short TikTok videos. So yeah, me myself, I actually I want to go back to that old school content. So tomorrow I'm gonna start producing content. Hey, one fast deck, man. What's up, man? You are going pretty fast with your channel, man. I think you are pretty new to this community as far as I know. But yeah, you are doing good, man. And yeah, I also like your live streams. I mean, like for me, these live streams, this is actually the only way that I'm one on one with my audience. So that's yeah, for me that's a good thing. But yeah, making content, it costs a lot of time. Me myself, making a video costs me always about 3, 4, 5 hours. So but I'm also free tomorrow, and yeah, we're gonna see what's up. As a matter of fact, guys, another topic. Yeah, last time I talked about yeah, blue pilled music and blue pilled movies. Like it's like it is a distraction, but you need a distraction. Like 2 months ago, I started gaming again, and damn, bro, that is addictive. Gaming is so addictive. I'm playing a shooting game called Bullet Force. You can download it and play it for free. But damn, that game is addictive, man. Damn. I mean, but yeah, what it is with gaming, you like if you go to a higher level, everything is gonna be more difficult, and that is actually what life is about. Life is like a video game, and you are the only real player. You know, and that is the same with women and relationships. And like for us MGTOW men, it never was a problem to get a woman, but actually to keep a woman without any distractions, yeah, that's the difficult part. I mean, like, and like from a black pill perspective, looks and heights is definitely important because it makes it easy for you. But if you are with a woman, then looks doesn't really matter anymore, man. It doesn't matter anymore if you are actually been with a woman, because even Chad and Tyrone are getting cheated on. Even Chad and Tyrone are getting divorce raped. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you are good looking or bad looking. It female nature will always be female nature. And that is actually the thing that I do not understand from guys that are traveling overseas to a woman. Women in another country, they are not more traditional. No, the rules and the laws in that country are more traditional. Bring that woman to your own country, and it will take a matter of time before you find out that there is no difference between women in another country. I mean, female nature is everywhere, guys. Red pill knowledge is everywhere, guys. The matrix is everywhere. It's all around us, even in another country. Remember that. And yeah, yesterday I watched yeah, an old classic movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Raw Deal. I think you guys know that movie, but I also said that in my last stream. Like before I took the red pill, I always thought that I was a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I realized I never was a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I was a fan of the character that he was playing. Because like Arnold Schwarzenegger as a person, yeah, I don't think there's much special about him. You know? Yeah, man. Hey, John P, alles goed, man. Alles goed, man. Yeah, Thailand is my favorite country. I've been there 6 times, and that is actually how my MGTOW journey started. And yeah, for most guys, it doesn't make sense because most guys they always say like first the red pill and then MGTOW. No, not for me. I was already MGTOW before I took my first red pill. Uh, Before I went to Thailand, I never was on vacation to another country. I never went with an airplane, and then the first time I go on holiday alone and so far, and that is actually how my MGTOW journey started. I just didn't realize it at that moment. And when I was 16, I just decided to stop a school with no diploma, no education, just started working. And actually, that was the beginning of yeah, starting to develop as a person and as a man. And because I quitted school at such an early age, I never been really stuck into that system, because like people that went to university, they have been stuck in that system. They already been brainwashed, and I think the older you become, the more difficult it is to actually accept that red pill for what it is. Like I just like I think when it comes to going my own way, I was 16, but when it comes to taking the red pill, I was 25. So yeah, actually 9 years later. So and this is actually the thing where a lot of guys got it wrong. Like MGTOW and the red pill, it doesn't always have to be the same. MGTOW is a lifestyle, but red pill is the knowledge. And not every MGTOW is red pilled, but also not every red pillar is MGTOW. I mean, there are MGTOWs, they are going their own way, but they don't have knowledge. I consider them as blue pilled MGTOW. I was a blue pilled MGTOW, and you can go MGTOW without knowledge because if you don't know where you are going, yeah, then you are not red pilled. And I think this makes sense. For me, it was first the journey, then knowledge, and then continuing my journey. That is actually how I would describe my lifestyle. And a lot of my coworkers, they always say that I have a crazy lifestyle. No, what they actually mean by that is it. No, it is just being envious and being jealous. What they actually mean with that is like they don't have the freedom like I have. A lot of my coworkers that are married, they actually think they can just quit their job without being in trouble with their wife. No, man, they got it all wrong, man. They got it all wrong. Like if you lose your job, then you should not be surprised if your wife suddenly doesn't love you anymore. If your wife doesn't love you anymore, don't be surprised if she's gonna take your children away from you. So don't be that don't be that dumb ass motherfucker that thinks you have the same freedom like me while you're being married. No, man. uh, the heat is around the corner when you are married, whether you like it or not. You cannot do the same things as a single guy if you are in a relationship or if you are married. Same like guys that are claiming, uh, yeah, I am MGTOW, I just pump and dump. No, man. No, man. That is too easy, man. And like within MGTOW, like we always say, yeah, there are not specific rules for MGTOW. Just go your own way. I agree, but there are definitely limits. Because if you look at it that way, then every man on this planet is MGTOW. Oh no, man, no, man. That doesn't work like that, man. That doesn't work like that. And I am not gonna say that pumping and dumping it's a bad thing. You can be red pilled, so be careful what I'm saying. But if you just pump and dump, no man, then you did not walked away from women. And I don't care who I piss off because that is the way how it is. The red pill is not about what I think. The red pill is not about what you think. No, the red pill is the way how it is. And you gotta accept it. And when you accept it and you swallow that red pill, then you consider yourself as red pilled. Because it doesn't really matter how red pilled I am. I still have moments that I think, I just go back to that blue pilled matrix. But sometimes, sometimes I want to go back. But I just can't, guys. I have too much knowledge. My knowledge is too much. I cannot go back. Like even if I want to go back, I cannot go back. It is too late for me. I am so deep into this shit. For me, it's too late. And if you are listening right now and you consider yourself as blue pilled or maybe purple pilled, right now you have still a choice, man. If you want to go back to the blue pill world like me as a red pill, only in a body bag, man. For me, it's too late, man. It is like it is the point of no return. Yeah, I just call it that way. The point of no return. For me, it's already too late. But like I said, like that knowledge, like it made me more intelligent. I am more careful with uh, I am more careful when it comes to making decisions. But and it can benefit me in my lifestyle. But yeah, nothing is for nothing, guys. You will pay a price. Also at work. I find myself a lot of times alone. And same with that discussion with vaccinated or not vaccinated. I talk more coworkers that did not took that vaccine. So thankfully, I am not alone. But last year, like some coworkers, they didn't want to talk with me. But actually, I'm glad with that because those coworkers that didn't want to talk to me, those are actually the same coworkers that never even liked me in the first place. So after 10 or 11 years, that's how long I work at this company. Their true nature is coming out. So actually, I'm thankful for this. And yeah, that is the good thing about this COVID-19 situation. Now you can see how people really are. And if shit hits the fan, then suddenly people don't care about each other anymore. They don't put their clown faces on anymore. So like even in the clown world, the clowns are running away from the circus. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one more time. Even the clowns are running away from their own circus. That's the situation that we are in right now. And you don't even have to buy a ticket for the circus because you are already there. You don't need a ticket because you are already here at the circus. That is the world today. Just another day in shitland. And like I said, nothing has changed, man. It's only gonna get worse. I am still surrounded by sheeples. I am still surrounded by retards, morons that just yeah make a woman pregnant, and then they find out it was maybe not the right woman to have a child with. Hey, it's too late for them, man. And I tried to warn them, but yeah, apparently they didn't listen to me. And like within the mansphere, guys, we always have discussions like, yeah, how can we wake more guys up? How can we, like, I am already over that shit, man. I am i am also done with trying to help or not help other men. No, other men, they gotta help themselves, man, because most men, they don't want to get help. And that's also the reason why I'm pretty done with relationships. Uh, like me myself, I've I've been with maybe 12 or 13 women, but I only had three relationships. So I'm not really experienced when it comes to relationships. I only had three relationships, and the longest was about, I think, 11 months or so. But what the problem that I always had when I was together with women, like you are together with a little child and you gotta teach them and explain them everything. Like, don't do this because of that. If you make this decision, gotta face these consequences. I am sick and tired of explaining people things. And when I was together with a woman, try to imagine that you are a doctor and your girlfriend is one of your patients. uh, uh, and you got to tell them that they are sick and that they need help. And I am so done with that. I am so done with that. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. 12 or 13. How many of those were prostitutes? Yeah, John P. I do not count prostitutes, man. Those 12 or 13 were girls that I did not pay for. But if talking about prostitutes, then it's about I think 35 or something, man. But anyway, no, John P. Good question and also an honest question, man. Thank you for having the balls to ask me that. So yeah, those 12 or 13 were not prostitutes. If I count prostitutes, then it's more probably 30 or 35. But that's a good question, man. That's a good question, man. As a matter of fact, talking about prostitution, that is legal in the Netherlands. I think in the United States, as far as I know, only in Las Vegas or Nevada prostitution is legal. I think one night stands only two. I got one night stand here in the Netherlands and in Thailand, and that was the last time I had a one night stand with a girl from France. So yeah, one night stands. Yeah, only two, John. Only two. Yeah. Do you know what it is with children? Children are just they are accepting that they are living in the blue pilled world. Because and that yeah, that's a good point, Chris Mitchell. The different when I was a child, there was one thing that I want, and that was being immature. And that, yeah, good point, Chris Mitchell. That is the difference between children and yeah, women. Children, they want to learn and they want to grow up, and women, they do not want to learn and they do not want to grow up. That is actually the biggest difference between women and children. But yeah, that's a great point, Chris. That's a good point, man. They're legal in Canada because you're not buying sex, you're buying their time. What do you look up to now? Yeah, I get your point, man. But yeah, in the Netherlands, you pay for the sex, man. Like we have brothels, we have private houses, and we got the red light district. It's like you are just walking to a street with red windows, and you just go inside. You pay 40, 50 euro for 15 or 20 minutes. Like I think I think like in the United States, you have the term called incel. I think just because of prostitution is legal, I think there is no such thing as an incel here in the United States. Or sorry, there is no such thing as an incel here in the Netherlands because prostitution is legal. You know, when I was 16, I think I know how it feels when you never had a girl. When I was 16, I never even kissed a girl. I got my first girlfriend at the age of 17, but when I was 16, I never even kissed a girl. So if you are still a virgin at the end of your 20s or your early 30s, yeah, you're gonna get worried about yourself as a man. So like I would never bash those guys. I feel sorry for them. But yeah, talking about incels, I think they don't have a problem with women. They have a problem with people in general. Like for example, one of my coworkers, he's an incel. He's a good guy, man. But if you talk to him for 1 minute, you already have enough of this guy. If you ask this guy like, "How was your weekend?" Yeah, I went to the grocery store and I made some food for myself. Yeah, the I do that almost every day. I mean, so yeah, when it comes to having a conversation, you cannot do a lot with this guy, you know and like if people in general don't think you are interesting, yeah, it's pretty much game over for you when it comes to women. So yeah, when it comes to incels, it is not specifically looks or heights. It is the total picture. That that is my uh that is my uh yeah, that is my opinion based on the information that I have. Yeah, man. Let me know when you come visit me. You can sleep on my couch and I make some breakfast for you, man. But yeah, the Netherlands, like even though it's a small country, it's I think it's a good place for tourists. Like if you have your hotel in Amsterdam, you can go to Harlem for a day. You can go to Rotterdam for a day. You can go to the beach. You even can go to Germany for a day. You can go to Belgium for a day. Like where I'm at, for Germany, it's 2 hours driving. For Belgium, it's 2 hours driving. Well, like the Netherlands is such a small country. Within 2 hours, I'm in a different country. You know, like in the United States, after 7 or 8 hours driving, then you are in another state, but you are still in America. That is actually what I like about America. Like when I was in LA, I also went with the train to San Diego. When I was in New York, I've been to New Jersey and I've been to Washington. Yeah, when I was in Minnesota, I've been to Minneapolis, St. Paul. When I was in Chicago, I also went to Milwaukee. By the way, Milwaukee, that's a great city. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In the United States, I just prefer the smaller cities like Minneapolis and Milwaukee instead of the bigger cities. I think the bigger the city is, the more problems that you have. Yeah, Bali, Indonesia. Yeah, yeah. Me myself, Jumpy. I am Indonesian myself. My background is Indonesian, and yeah, Bali is more like I go there for history and religion and yeah, more for my ethnic background. So I do not go to Bali. Yeah, I've been to Jakarta 2 times, and I've been to Medan, North Sumatra. And if I go back to Indonesia, yeah, I'm not gonna go to Bali. It's more like a tourist destination. And yeah, I'm going to Indonesia for other purposes. But Corona ruins it all. Yeah, exactly, John P. And that's what I actually said. Like, traveling is a part of my MGTOW journey, and that part of my life I lost it, unfortunately. So I it for me it's really hard to call myself it's really hard to call myself a mikta while I cannot travel anymore. So yeah, just because I'm honest to myself, right now I'm not mikta anymore. Right now I'm just red pilled in general. Yeah, Chris, I also want to go to United States, man, but I haven't got vaccinated. So yeah, like I can be positive and optimistic about this, but let's keep it realistic. Maybe there is a chance that I will never go back to the United States ever again. maybe there is a chance I will never go back to Indonesia again. I hate to say it, guys, but yeah, I haven't got vaccinated yet. So, or yet. I'm not planning to do it, man. But yeah, it's getting more and more and more difficult for those that are not vaccinated. Why not go to Bali? Yeah, like I said, it's more like a tourist destination. Yeah, I prefer other places in Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia is nice. It's I think from the Netherlands that is the most far that I can go. I know. I think Australia and New Zealand is the most far that I can go from the Netherlands. But yeah, Indonesia from it's about a 16-hour flight. 16 hours. That's pretty long, man. That's really long. And always when I go with an airplane, I think the first 2 hours and the last 2 hours are the most difficult. Are the most difficult, man. Yeah, pure blood, man. But like I said, Chris, it's getting more and more difficult for me by the day. Like last month, we had a Christmas party at work. Later, they canceled it because of COVID-19. But yeah, I wasn't welcome because I did not have a QR code. So I'm working for this company 11 years and I'm not welcome because I didn't have a QR code. Like that pisses me off, man. But yeah, it is what it is. And like I made that choice to not get vaccinated. And yeah, I also have to face the consequences, man. I mean, like I said, guys, all the knowledge what we have based on red pill, you also gotta have to face the consequences. Like I can be with a woman now, but yeah, for me it doesn't work for me that anymore. Also, when I'm watching a movie right now, because of my red pill knowledge, I already know the ending of that movie. I already know what the main characters are gonna say to each other. So, like I said, guys, nothing is for nothing, and everything that you have, you also gotta pay a price for that. Nothing is for nothing, and yeah, you gotta make a like you always gonna you always trying to find uh yeah, a gray area. But yeah, it's the one thing or another thing, and you gotta have a choice sometimes. And the more choices you have, the more difficult it is, yeah, to make that choice. Yeah, 16 hours on a plane without a cigarette. Yeah, actually it was 12 hours to Thailand, and when I'm into Thailand, then from there I go to Indonesia. So it's not a 16 hours straight, but if I would go straight yeah, to Indonesia, it's 16 hours. But yeah, without a cigarette, man, I know what you're saying, man. I mean, yeah, always the first time the first thing what I'm gonna do before I take my baggage, first take a piss and smoke. And if you smoke that cigarette, it feels like your first cigarette, man. But yeah, I don't know how much you smoke, Chris, but I smoke 3 packs a week. I think compared to the average smoker, that is not so much, I think. But yeah, one fast deck, you are in Canada. I think when you look at the country itself, I mean, like for traveling, I think Canada is not such a place at all. I think. I mean, for traveling, but to actually live in Canada right now, it's. I think you are in deep shit. One fast deck. I think that goes for all Canadians, man. You are in deep shit right now, and I if I would be a Canadian, I would feel embarrassed to say people that Justin motherfucking Trudeau is my prime minister. What a fucking cockhold is that, man? What a I think you cannot be a more hardcore male feminist than Justin Trudeau. What a piece of shit is that, man. What a scumbag is that. But yeah, luckily he's not my prime minister. So a whole pack of 25 cigarettes. Ooh, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. China, China. That's a good man. That's a good one, man. China, formerly known as Canada. Yeah, Justin Trudeau. What an idiot, man. But yeah, yeah, people are still voting for that idiot. So yeah, I think it's also the Canadian people itself, and like the government in the Netherlands right now, it's falling apart, man. But yeah, yeah, the people they chose for it, man. And like it's always like if you vote for somebody, yeah, you also gotta pay the consequence. Like if that person that you voted on makes a decision, yeah, that's also thankful to you, man. And that is also a little bit of responsibility that you have to take if you vote for someone. Like I consider myself as a Trump supporter. I like there are 10% of Trump that I do not like, but those 90% of Trump that I do like, if I was an American, I voted for Trump. But yeah, the choices that Trump makes, me as a Trump voter, I'm also a little bit responsible for that, of course, because I voted him. We are in deep shit in Canada. We need to start killing people in a civil war as soon as possible. Yeah, that's same in the Netherlands, man. And I think civil war. I don't say it is the best solution, but I think it's the only solution. You only can live in peace if you are willing to fight for your freedom. Uh, you need to spill some blood. Maybe even it's your own blood. But you cannot live in peace without willing to fight for your freedom. Like I said, nothing is for nothing. And if you fall asleep in a democracy, you will wake up in a communist country. If you fall asleep in democracy, you will wake up in, yeah, communism. And that's the problem with people. People are still sleeping, but more people are gonna wake up, man. And hey, better late than never. Better late than never. And like last year, you had the people that are vaccinated and the people that are not vaccinated. But actually, right now, it is the people that are not vaccinated and the people that are only vaccinated one time, they are starting to wake up, and I am glad with that. I am happy with that. So yeah, better late than never. Because like here in the Netherlands, the people that are not vaccinated are 1 million people, and the Dutch military is 30,000 people. The Dutch police force is 60,000 people. So let's say 1 million unvaccinated people versus 90,000 soldiers and police. We can win, but we have to do it all together. Like to start a revolution, you don't need all people. I think to start a revolution, I think 5% of the population, or maybe 6 or 7%, is more than enough. And the majority always is scared for the minority. And why? Because we have more power and we got more balls. And like most people of the unvaccinated, they already lost everything. And like you can control people as long as you don't take everything from them. you know you can control people as long as you don't take everything from them. And they haven't took everything from me yet, but it's one step away. I am almost ready to fight, guys. Almost. Just almost. The only thing that is actually stopping me is my job, you know. I'm working for this company 11 years now, and like I don't want to gamble that away, but I am almost there, guys. Almost. Yeah, give Chris Mitchell a wrench, you know. You know what, guys? I'm in a good mood right now. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of wrenches, man. I mean, I don't think it's really necessary because I don't have a lot of subs and I don't have a lot of viewers. So but yeah, just to give you guys the feeling that I trust you and I'm cool with you. I'm not gonna give everybody a wrench, but I'm gonna let's see how I can do that, man. Go to my channel. Uh, let's see how I can do. Oh, that. Sorry, echo, guys. Wait. Let's see. Okay, Chris Mitchell, I made you a moderator. Reference 20 piece, I made you a moderator. One fast deck, I made you a moderator. Hey, you know what, Shinobi One, you have commented on a lot of my videos. I think Shinobi One, you are one of my first subscribers on MGTOW TV. So here you go, bro. I also made you a moderator. So okay. So congratulations, guys. You are a moderator on the Garuda Ghost channel right now. Yeah, man. Let's see. Shinobi One says, long story short, I found my girl cheating or attempting to. Kicked her out by calling her mom to pick her up. That's a good one, man. She left the kid. Now I'm dead, so on to a happy, healthy young son. Yeah, good for you, man. And yeah, try to warn your son about the things that you did wrong, man. I mean, try to red pill your son as much as possible. Yeah, thank yourself, one fast deck. I mean, you've commented on a lot of videos. I think you also gave a shout out to me in one of your videos. Always feel free to give me another shout out in your videos. Now that's up to you, man. I'm just kidding, but no, man, you deserved it, man. You all deserved it, guys. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna cut this off because I don't know what to say anymore. And if I don't have anything to say anymore, then it's time for me to shut the fuck up and listening to other guys. Uh, yeah, unless you have a. No, I'm gonna quit this, guys. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna make some food for myself, and I'm gonna get to sleep. Anyway, guys, Reverend 20 piece hit me an email. It is not official yet, guys, but uh, I'm gonna do a live stream with Chris Mitchell and Reverend 20 piece on Reverend 20 pieces channel. Maybe this upcoming weekend or maybe next Saturday. It is not official yet. I think Reverend 20 piece will let you guys know on his channel. So yeah, Reverend 20 piece, hit me an email. It's gonna be a great time. Me, Reverend 20 Piece, Chris Mitchell, and maybe a few other guys. So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me. Yeah, to those guys that I made a moderator, congratulations, guys. Uh, yeah, it's MGTOW worldwide, you know, forever red until dead. And I am ghosting out now, guys. Peace.